Hey everybody, it's Mike and welcome to Chip Damage. And today I'm proud to present to you one of the crown jewels in my collection. But before I begin, there's something I want to say. The Metal Gear Solid franchise is one of the most important gaming franchises to me. I'll even go out on a limb and say that, yeah, it's my favorite video game series of all time, and I do not say that lightly. Each one of the main games I love, and for many different reasons. Metal Gear 1, 2, 3, 4, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Revengeance, and I can even go up to bat for Metal Gear Solid 5. And I know I'm not alone in saying that this franchise means a lot to me and is very unique, special, and important. So a few years ago, when high-end toy company ThreeA decided to release a huge scale figure of Metal Gear Rex, the most iconic mech in the Metal Gear franchise, I needed to have it. Even with its huge asking price of $500 US, I didn't hesitate in ordering this thing. And when it eventually arrived in my doorstep in an enormous box, I was not disappointed when I opened it. This figure is fantastic, and I wanted to go over it today with you to show it off and let you know that if you're interested in buying this figure, what you're going to be getting, because it is something really special, and I want to share it with you guys. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Let's begin with the obvious. How big is this boy? This is a big boy. So he's adjustable, but in height, you can make him a little taller, a little shorter. The legs are opposable, but kind of in his default hunched pose here, you're looking at about, what's that say? About 18, 19 inches. So he's over 1.5 feet tall in his default pose there. And he's got a good heft to him. This thing is heavy, it's wide, and you're gonna need some room in the display case and something sturdy to display him. And before I move him around to show you, just keep in mind, the only downside to this figure is it has a lot of little parts that aren't anchored down too well, so you're probably going to hear some armor parts fall off and watch me adjust them. Please forgive me for that, but it is something that you should be aware of if you have this figure. You don't want to lose these parts, not at the price tag that this thing is at. So let's get a closer look, shall we? So I'll bring him up nice and close to the camera so you can see this handsome boy. I like how I keep calling him boy. I've kind of personified him as like a dog. But yeah, as you can see from this side view, Rex has these side pegs, like these back legs that are adjustable to make sure that this thing stays supported and firm, doesn't fall over. They're very secure. This will not fall over easily. You just got to make sure that these are adjusted correctly. And yeah, let's give him that full 360, shall we? You see he's got the back pod, the ray dome, the rail gun, everything. Yeah, this thing, it's got a good weight to it. Like I said, I'm going to get a workout here. So lifting him up, he has his, well, let's just say it, his phallic little laser cannon right there. If you can see, that's fully adjustable. So let's keep that just there like that. The toe claws that kind of support him, also adjustable. They don't actually support his weight here, but they sure do look cool spread out. And let's just make sure that he's nice and sturdy as I lay him solid. As you can see, he comes with the radome, of course, which, if you remember, you have to damage in the first game and destroy. One of the coolest things about this figure is that it does have removable armor pieces to kind of give him that battle damaged look. You can take off pieces of the armor, and of course, the mouth opens up, revealing the full cockpit where, well, I won't say, spoilers be damned. Everyone knows who piloting this, where Liquid Snake would go. And that's just cool, so you can make him kind of look any way you want. On the back of him, the rocket pods that Metal Gear Rex would fire from are also removable. So as you can see, you can remove all 8 of these. I won't do all 8, I'll just do 1 or 2 to show that you can really kind of customize the way this guy is displayed, which I love. For the price this figure is, I love that it has some, it's not just a static statue. Like, this is a figure that is meant to be posed and displayed any way that you want. But there's some hidden goodies in this. This came with some batteries. Why did this come with some batteries? Well, that's because this thing has some LEDs in it, including in the railgun. Yeah, check that out. I'll do that a few times. Yeah, the railgun of this figure kind of lights up and displays. It's kind of weird to be so proud of a weapon that fires nuclear warheads. But yeah, I love that. It's one of the coolest features of this thing. But that's not all. There is also a very tiny hidden switch. I always have trouble locating it immediately. On the back of Rex's head, right here, that pops open his front lights. And now, yeah, those blue LEDs, as you can see, you're in Rex's headlights now. You're in trouble. This, each piece of this is powered by 3 AA batteries. 3 AA batteries for the rail cannon LEDs, and the LEDs in the head are also powered by 3 AA batteries. Now, I would suggest that if you're just displaying this for long periods of time, that you take those out so you don't get any battery acid damage. Also, I do not think these LEDs are replaceable, so you want to use it sparingly, very little if you can. But man, is it just cool to display. I'll do that one more time. Look at that. That's That's just it's bright. If this is in a dark room, it will light that room up. Those are definitely powerful lights. And yeah, I love the paint job on this, kind of that camo look. It looks kind of rusted, like it's been sitting out in Alaska. I love that. And let's get one last closer look at some of the finer details on this. I'll bring this closer to the camera for you guys. So, as you can see, nice little touch. Whoop, I'll close your mouth there, buddy. As you can see, I hope the camera's picking that up right there. And nice tiny font. You can see the designation Metal Gear Rex. You can get a good look at kind of the distressed, like iron, like rusted look on this. These leg flaps are adjustable. Everything on this is adjustable, and I truly do love that. You can give some personality to this figure. This tiny little font just kind of hidden everywhere on this with like little details, like for the price. And there goes one of those little pieces I was talking about. Don't worry, I'll get that later. There's tiny little details to this that I just love and really made it worth the asking price. So let's put them right there for now as I saunter over and take one last gander at this magnificent figure. Like I said, this is a crown jewel of mine. And if you're looking to buy this, like I said, the original asking price was $500 US. That's sadly not the case anymore. The resale value on this thing is insane, up to well over $1,000. I've seen as high as $1,500. However, there was a re-release of this figure in half scale, half the size of this. So if you're looking for something a little bit more manageable, ThreeA did release a smaller variant of this. And that is a totally fine option. Not everybody's a nut job like me who wants to buy something like this. So also going off of that, this was not the last release that ThreeA would do in the Metal Gear series. They also would do the following Metal Gear Ray, which of course I have and I'll be going into in a future video. And I'm gonna pose and you know I pose these boys looking like they're battling, but you're gonna have to check out the next video to see that. So yeah, Metal Gear Rex by ThreeA. My favorite figure? Yeah, my favorite figure from my favorite Metal Gear franchise. And if you like what you've seen, please check out my other videos on other figures. Like I said, we'll be looking at Metal Gear Ray later on. And I'm assuming if you're watching this, you're also a big gamer. And if you are, please check out my other videos where I go over the rare, weird, and expensive video games on consoles like the PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, Saturn, PSP, you name it, I got a video for it. Thank you so much for watching this, and please consider subscribing. My name is Mike, this is Rex, this has been Chip Damage, and thank you for watching. And remember, the Patriots are watching too.